Hello YouTubers, this is Alessandro from ThoseYGOguys, and I'd like to say Happy Early New Year's. I hope all of your holidays have been going great, because mine has. And right now, I'm going to do a little bit of a talk of the new upcoming structure deck, Dragons Collide. It's coming out February 7th, 2012, or around that week. But without further ado, I'll get started talking about it. Now, this is the picture of the TCG exclusive, picture of the Dragons Collide structure deck. It will be basically a dark and light dragon themed deck. And this will be the first structure deck to host not one, but 2 ultra rare cards. So, I'm going to get started with the new cards. And then I'll discuss the list and what TCG has announced what's coming in. Our first up we have Light Pulsar Dragon. Light Pulsar Dragon is a level 6 light dragon type monster with 2500 attack, 1500 defense. You can special summon this card from your hand by banishing 1 light and 1 dark monsters from your graveyard. You can special summon this card from your graveyard by sending 1 light and 1 dark monsters from your hand to the graveyard. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target 1 level 5 or higher dark dragon type monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about Light Pulsar Dragon. Light Pulsar Dragon, many people thought that they can do shenanigans with it, but remember, the special summoning of a level 5 or higher dark dragon type monster is an optional effect, which means it can miss its timing. So if you try to do, okay, I activate Can Soldier's effect, sacrificing Light Pulsar Dragon, I inflict 500 points of damage. Light Pulsar Dragon's effect will miss its timing because the effect is still resolving, of Can Soldier of course. So if you use Light Pulsar Dragon to send, like I send it to the graveyard while the card's effect being resolved, or use it as a cost, that kind of stuff, it'll miss its timing. But if it was sent to the graveyard during the damage step, then its effect will still go. Alright? Our next ultra rare card is Dark Flare Dragon. It is a level 5 dark dragon type monster with 2400 attack, 1200 defense. You can special summon this card from your hand by banishing 1 light and 1 dark monster from your graveyard. Once per turn, you can send 1 dragon type monster each from your hand and deck to the graveyard to target 1 card from either player's graveyard and banish that target. So pretty much, I would like to consider it as the second bullet effect of Dragon Ravine plus Dark Smog with a dragon body. That's the best thing I can call this guy. But he's pretty good. Very worth running. Our next new card is Eclipse Wyvern. It's a level 4 light attribute level 4 dragon type monster with 1600 attack, 1000 defense. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish 1 level 7 or higher light or dark dragon type monster from your deck. If this card in the graveyard is banished, you can add the monster banished by this effect to your hand. So, for example, okay, it hits the graveyard, I banish Dark Arm Dragon, Judgment Dragon, 1 to 2. Okay, while he's in the graveyard, I'll special summon either Dark Flare Dragon, Light Pulsar Dragon, Blackluster Soldier Envoy Beginning, Chaos Sorcerer. Okay, I'm going to add that Dark Arm Dragon or Judgment Dragon back to my hand. Ta-da! So, it's more like that. Next up, we have a new field spell card called Chaos Zone. Now what it does is, each time a monster or monsters is banished, place 1 Chaos counter on this card for each of those monsters. Once per turn, you can remove 4 or more Chaos counter from your side of the field to target one of your banished monsters whose level is equal to the number of Chaos counters removed. Special summon that target. When this card is sent from field to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can add one light or dark monster from your deck to your hand whose level is equal to or less than the number of chaos counter on this card had. So, if you bring out like Blackluster Soldier, Envoy Beginning, or Chaos Sorcerer, sorry, think about the dragon, the Live Pulsar Dragon, Dark Flare Dragon, you're getting like an automatic 2 chaos counter. And pretty much this whole entire theme of the deck is removing, boom, 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 more chaos counters. And I think this is more of a response against those Dino Rabbits that they like to run those dimensional fissures. So it could be very interesting. And our last new card is Dragon Reincarnation. What it does is banish one face-up dragon-type monster you control. Special summon one dragon-type monster from your hand or graveyard. Again, banishing, more chaos counter, special summon stuff. So onto the list of what the OCG has, and I'll tell you what the TCG have announced. So far we got one Light Pulsar Dragon, one Dark Flare Dragon, one Eclipse Wyvern, one Blue Eyes White Dragon, one Red Eyes Black Dragon, one the White Stone of Legend, one Red Eyes Black Chick, one Axe Dragunate, or Dragunate, whatever his name is. Excuse my pronunciation if I'm doing it wrong. But anyways, one Vice Dragon, one Gregoneth Lightsworn Dragon, one Prime Material Dragon, one Dark Arm Dragon, one Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, two Chaos Sorcerer, one Cyber Dragon, one Lord of Dragon, one Summoner Monk, one Snipe Hunter, one Jane Lightsworn's Paladin, one Lilo Lightsworn Sorceress, one Kaibaman, and one Raiko Lightsworn Hunter. Now for the spells, one Chaos Zone, one Burst Stream of Destruction, one Inferno Fire Blast, one The Flute of Summoning the Dragon, one A Winged Beat of Giant Dragon, one Book of Moon, one Magical Stone Excavation, one Reasoning, one Monster Gate, one Different Dimension Reincarnation, one Light Redemption, excuse me, and one Charge of the Light Brigade, and finally for the traps, one Dragon Reincarnation, one Burst Breath, one Call of the Haunted, one Interdimensional Matter Transporter, and one Escape from the Dark Dimension. Now here's what the TCG had announced. That's definitely going to be in the structure deck. Definitely the new cards, of course. Blue Eyes White Dragon as well. Dark Arm Dragon, Chaos Sorcerer, Lord of Dragon, the Flute of Summoning Dragon, Call of the Haunted, and for any of the recent Lightsworn duels who just started because of the Legendary Collection 2 or so on, I got good news for you. Lila Lightsworn Sorceress has finally been reprinted. That means you can get a common version of her. You don't need to go through like the internet trying to get Live Destruction Booster Pack to get it. This is your chance to get it. So, tell me what you think. Do you think that do you think that Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, which many people have been wondering about, will not be in the structure deck? Do you think it will be in the structure deck? As well as, tell me what you think about the deck. Do you like it? Do you, not really, not much? Or, yes, I love it. And finally, here's a little thing for viewers. Viewers, tell me, what do you think, what's going to be the structure deck after this one? There's OCG, well, Konami had not announced a next structure deck, so I'd like to see some best guess. If you ask me what will be the next structure deck, I'd like to see a fire or water deck, because they haven't been around, I mean, they haven't done one in a long time. I mean, they've done it like since around the end of my 7th grade year, I think. But anyways, but if it's going to be a fire deck, I think it's going to be Lavels, because they've been doing really well. And if it's going to be water, it would be probably Jiski. That's be my best guess. But tell me what you think. Or it could be like a small little archetype that didn't get much love, and then boom! I mean, look what happened to the Agents and Dark Worlds. And now they got a lot of love. But, well, I don't know about Dark Worlds. But Agents, yes. Well, tell me, what do you think? Also, new viewers, subscribe us if you haven't. Also, don't forget to comment once again. And stay tuned for our upcoming shows. So, see you later, guys. Bye-bye.